What's up, everyone? This is WolfStrike150, and welcome to part one of our Let's Build series for the Vanilla Unicorn Strip Club from GTA 5. We are going to try to simplify this Let's Build the best that we can, and we're going to do it kind of part by part. So on this part one, we are going to start on the front of the strip club and detail it the best we can. So hopefully you guys can follow along and just sit back and relax. Okay guys, so let's get started. So I've prepared a empty duplicate lot for mine. I'm not sure if you guys are like actually planning on building like the road and like making it like kind of look like the city of GTA 5, like where it's supposed to be, or if you're just building the building itself. But I just went ahead and made a duplicate, so if you guys are trying to set that up, do that as you will. But we are going to get started right here, actually. We're going to get started right in this corner, right next to this road. Like I said, you guys can build the road if you want to. Doesn't really matter to me. But anyway, let's get started. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some brown concrete, and you're also going to need some smooth sandstone for this first part. And this is nothing too complex. What we're going to do is with the brown concrete, we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and we're going to get our concrete, or not concrete, but our smooth sandstone, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with it, just like that. So for this next part, you're going to need some light gray concrete. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need for this little part. But we are going to get the light gray concrete, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just like that. And then we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just kind of go ahead and fill this in like this. And then when we get to the top, we are actually going to come to this end and go ahead and take this end all the way up to meet the same height as that thing we created over there, whatever you want to call it. And we're gonna do that to it. And then we are gonna get the smooth sandstone back out, and we are just gonna make a connection right here. This is gonna be that little hideout area. It's not really part of the strip club, but it's part of the building, so this is where we're starting with it. For this next part, you're going to want to get some black concrete out for it. And what we're going to do is we are just going to take the black concrete, and we are going to move up this height right here. And then we're going to add on 18 blocks to what we have here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then we're going to add 7 blocks onto this going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to add 5 blocks onto it going this way. It's a kind of an interesting shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're just going to take that down to the ground. And yeah. And then bring it across. And then all you got to do from this point is just fill in this shape that we've created. Now let's get out some weird blocks. I'm not sure if these are on every texture pack, but I know that they're obviously on the city texture pack, so that's what I'm actually using, so hopefully you can find the block. But I got some purple glazed terracotta, a painting, and magenta concrete. And this is for the Billboard. Not really Billboard, but they're like the outside designs on the outside of the strip club that advertise, if that makes any sense. So go ahead and take your purple glazed terracotta, and we're going to come to this end, but we're going to come over 1 make a little incision there. Let's go ahead and make 4 open spaces right there, and just take that purple terracotta and do that with it. And then in the spaces here, we're gonna do like pretty much a 4x4 magenta square. So as you can see, I'm doing a 4x4 incision here, and then I'm putting the whatchamacallit, the block in there. I'm just gonna start calling that, since I can't really think for some reason today. And we're actually gonna make 3 of these. So if I can try to create out an outline, our last one will actually be right here. Like I said, they're all 4x4 squares. And let's go ahead and fill those squares with the is it concrete or is it, yeah, it's concrete. I always get confused between like whether I have concrete in my hand or like wool, because it's really hard to tell the difference. And then in these in-between areas, obviously we're gonna do the purple terracotta. And then in the middle, I know that the like console version, like Xbox One, is a little like picky, and it may not just be Xbox One, but for paintings it's a little tricky, and sometimes you have to make out a little area like this depending on the size of your painting. But you want a 2x2 space for the painting. Now the painting on GTA is actually of semi-nude females, and that's not a painting that's really offered on Minecraft. So I ended up just going with this creeper painting here that so happens to be on the city texture pack. If you guys are using a different texture pack, then feel free to use whatever you want. But I just I work with what I have, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm doing the same thing on all of these. So if you are playing on the city texture pack, and if you want to follow along, let's find those creeper heads. I think that it works just fine for the exterior of the strip club. So go ahead and do that. So this next part is going to be a really big number, so just kind of brace yourself for that. But you're going to need some black concrete and some bricks for this. And what we're going to do is we are going to just put some black concrete there, and we're going to take our bricks and take them up to that height right there. And then we're going to, this black concrete is going to act as our bottom trim, by the way, so you're going to need it on the bottom. Go ahead and add 4 blocks onto this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll make that a total of 5. And then you can go ahead and take these up or whatever. And then what we're actually going to do is we actually need 1 more on here. And then we're going to move this way, adding up to a total of 51 blocks. So it's really hard to mess up on this. So just concentrate. And it's not that bad. So let's start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. I hate doing big numbers like that, but that, in all honesty, is like the main length of this building, so at least that kind of gets out of the way. Whenever you get those big numbers out of the way, you really don't have to count so much anymore, because obviously you have like the shape pretty much made out. And as you can see, is with the bricks, I'm just bringing it up to the height that it needs to be, so it's nothing too difficult. So go ahead and do that. This next part is just some kind of random divider that's actually on the building. So we're just going to come to the end right here, and you're going to need some light gray concrete. And all we're going to do is we're going to go from this very end, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to move this way to add up a total of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should make that a total of 8. Continuing with the build, one thing I forgot to mention is this actually needs to be brought up one to make that a total of 2 blocks. We are gonna actually add the pillars that support the that pretty much support everything. So you're gonna need some pillar court blocks for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come to this corner and then move back one, and that's actually where the first one's going to be. These are all going to be 4 tall, but these pillars kind of range in distances. So the first one, we're going to count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks, pillar there. And then the next one, we are going to do 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pillar there. Next one is going to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pillar there. Next one is going to be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, pillar there. And then one more pillar is actually going to be another 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's all the pillars we're going to need up front. So we're going to add this little, it's just random decor thing that the strip club actually so happens to have. We're just going to take our light gray concrete, and from this first pillar right here, we're just going to move back 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to bring this over and just connect it with the second pillar that we made and do that. Now, I just decided for this to come down here and remove the concrete. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some grass for it. Just a grass block. So I'm going to put that down, and then I actually just did the tall grass all the way across. It just adds a little bit of flora to the place. And it's kind of how it is on the game. It's just a bunch of like tall flowers, honestly, just grass. Just honestly what's gonna work. So that's pretty much what I did for that. Now we're gonna add a little bit of a difficult thing. Now in the game, there's actually little incisions that have statues in the walls. There's not really enough room for us to do anything with that, so I did take the incisions into account, but it's just for like design purposes. So we're actually going to start on this wall right here, and we're going to start by coming over 8 blocks. So 1, 2, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th block, we're going to create that incision right there. That's actually going to be a 2 by 4 hole right there. And then take some brick stairs and just turn them upside down like this. It adds a little bit of curvature on there. And there's gonna actually be some stone back behind here. So yeah, that's how those little incisions are gonna look. And then the next one is actually gonna be 13 blocks of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, our second one. Again, these are supposed to be statues, but resources that we don't have in Minecraft, so we do things like this. Okay. So now, the next one is actually the front door, so this should be centered with our pillars here. Actually comes over 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That right there is where the door is going to put. I just went with a spruce door in the city texture pack. I think that looks decent for the front door. And again, like I said, that should be centered with these pillars right here. We've done everything right so far. And then our last statue incision is going to be 6 blocks over from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. And the same thing that we did on the other ones, upside down stairs. And go up like this. So right now, I think would actually be a good time to add the overhang on the entrance. So we're gonna need some brick stairs for this, and with the brick stairs, we're just gonna come to the corners, top corners of these doors, like there and there on this side with those stairs, and we're gonna bring this down. From the pillar, we're gonna have this extend out 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks like that. And we're gonna bring this one over. Whoops. Really, these stairs are really hard to get. They're really hard to get your cursor on. And connect that like that. And then over the top, whoa, I didn't notice that I missed something there. Over the top here, we're gonna add the slabs like this. And on the very ends, you're gonna need some iron bars just to bring that down like so. And actually, that's actually supposed to be one back. Think about it. I'll literally place iron bars everywhere but where they're supposed to go. But that's pretty much like with everything. So then underneath, you're gonna want some black concrete. This acts as the kind of it's just the carpet that's laid out leading to the front entrance. It just got the strip club feel to it, I guess. So we're just gonna do this. Whoops. And yeah, looking good, pretty good so far. So let's roll on with it. So for this next part, we are gonna add the part that comes across the supports that we made. You're gonna need some block of redstone for this, just because it kind of lights up. We're gonna need some magenta glazed terracotta again, and then we're gonna need some black concrete. And all we want to do for this is, first things first, I'm gonna come to this right here, and I'm gonna make sure that that's gonna sit right on top of that pillar support right there. And I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna have this come all the way across, right across these beams. Whoops. Yeah, just like so. On this last pillar, it's just gonna extend out 3 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, and that's where it's gonna stop there. And then we're kind of gonna skip a little bit. We're gonna skip up, and this is gonna come across like this, kind of the same way. That's because like the middle is gonna kind of vary because it's kind of interesting in the game and trying to duplicate it onto Minecraft. So I just did what I thought replicated it the best. Now there's gonna be an incision in here, kinda. Now with the magenta glazed terracotta, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna come in here, and you see how it's indented in there? That's how we want that to be. It doesn't really matter how you have these arrows. I guess they'll just kind of place it how it wants to anyway, but these arrows they're just for, they kind of look like the lights and stuff that are up here, so that's the purpose that they serve. But anyway, you want to make sure you have 16 of these. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and we're actually going to get the black concrete. And I know this is kind of a weird, interesting transition, but we're just going to come across like this. So that replicates what we see in GTA for the most part. So that pretty much completes part 1 of our tutorial series. Like I said, we're going to try to simplify things and do this part by part, since this is going to be a pretty big build. So this is the entire front end for you. Obviously, we haven't added the billboard yet. That's actually going to be part of our like roof part of the Let's Build. Next part, I plan on going to the side over here. So step by step, we're going to finish this thing. So I do appreciate you guys tuning into the episode today. I hope that you guys have been having a wonderful day. And please stay tuned for the next part in our Let's Build series. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.